We're here with Dr. Bob Holsworth, giving his some post-debate thoughts. And so, Dr. Holsworth, what did you think about what you saw tonight with Senator Kaine and Chairman Stewart?
It was an entertaining debate, largely because Corey Stewart engages in what I'd call some provocation that makes things very exciting. But at the same time, it's hard to believe that it changed the dynamic of this campaign very much. What Corey Stewart tried to do this evening was to put Tim Kaine on the defensive on 2 points, really. The first point was his claim that there had been huge amounts of dollars spent defending senators and congresspeople from sexual harassment claims, and that they had made these settlements and nobody's names had been put forward. And Corey Stewart, in fact, at one point in the debate, surmised or conjectured about what names might be even there. Tim Kaine basically said that these were 30 years that had to do with all people in the House, not just members of Congress and the Senate, who had to do with all staffers, groundskeepers, and the like, and that the data came out because he had it. And he said that if the Republicans wanted to release the names, Paul Ryan and Mitch McConnell could do so anytime they wanted. And I'm not sure that Stewart made much ground with that claim. The second claim that Stewart wanted to make was to really defend Brett Kavanaugh against what he called the Democratic attack. And in that way, he mirrored some of what you're seeing at the national debate. And that made a lot of sense to me in terms of Stewart trying to do that, largely because this has become such a partisan debate, and that many Republicans, even those who don't support Corey Stewart right now, probably think that Brett Kavanaugh has gotten a raw deal on that front. And so that made a lot of sense. But overall, I didn't think that Stewart advanced his cause very much this evening because by and large, it just appeared to me that it was more provocation than analysis at times.
All right. Well, thank you, Dr. Bob.
Say something about
yes.
Kaine. Okay.
Go right ahead.
Yeah. For Tim Kaine, basically he wanted to just stay on message. He wanted to argue that he's been somebody who has tried to move Virginia forward, that he has had a good record as not only a senator working across the aisle, but he worked across racial divisions when he was on city council and mayor of the city of Richmond, said he did a good job as governor. Stewart continually said he didn't have one major accomplishment, continually interrupted and criticized him for that. And then secondly, Kaine really criticized Stewart fairly vigorously, used Stewart's own campaign slogan of "Take Virginia Back," and said that's exactly what he wants to do, and that's the choice we had here this evening. My sense is that Tim Kaine's probably glad that the televised debates are over. For Corey Stewart, the uphill challenge he had at the beginning of tonight remains very, very steep, largely because he has embraced Donald Trump completely, which in many ways will help mobilize some of the Trump base. But here in Virginia, a state where, particularly in Northern Virginia, Donald Trump is looked upon very negatively, I'm not sure that Corey Stewart did anything tonight that would get him votes that would exceed what Ed Gillespie got when he was gubernatorial candidate.
All right, well, thank you, Dr. Bob Holsworth, for your post-debate commentary.
Okay, good.